Presentation of TFNN. Live at TFNN, the Money Masters. Now, your Money Masters, Tom O'Brien and Steve Rhodes.
Welcome, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Appreciate all you Tigers and Tigresses growling and prowling out here with us. We get Fed announcement day, folks, at 12:15. News conference at 2:15. 12:30, the announcement, 2:15. The news conference. And bottom line is it's going to be, I suspect it's just going to be, interest rates stay low. You've heard a huge amount about Operation Twist.
Yes.
You know what's interesting, though? I looked at the numbers this morning.
Okay,
so picture this, folks. Operation Twist itself was only a $400 billion program.
Okay, so that's what they had scheduled it to be.
That's what they scheduled it to be.
Okay, how much have they done?
$383 billion.
Okay.
That's nothing. That's a joke. That's a sneeze.
Yeah.
That's pocket change. No, what I mean by that is absolutely pocket change in the context of our economy, the world. When you're looking at Europe now.
That's right.
So they'll extend it. That's big deal. Because that does nothing. It just doesn't change anything.
Keeps long-term interest rates low.
That's right. Exactly.
It
tries to keep
you get
it
the
low.
Fed as a
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But isn't that interesting though? When I start looking at the numbers.
Yeah.
And
considering supposedly the ECB is going to give. I don't know who over in Europe is going to give Spain money.
That's right. No, absolutely.
But 125 billion over there.
Right.
Trillions,
quarter
billions.
here, quarter there.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Right now, we get the Dow down 15, Nasdaq's down 1, S&Ps are off 2. We got gold down 25. Gold's not believing that we're getting any stimulus.
Exactly.
Big time. That divergence yesterday.
Yes.
Yesterday, folks, it was pretty amazing, wasn't it?
No, absolutely. Yeah, as far as how the dollar was moving down.
Yeah.
And gold wasn't really doing anything.
Not operating at all.
So to the extent that you believe in or you take a look at sometimes moving averages, when we took a look at the longer term weekly chart, we were looking on gold. We're looking at the trend channel. Now, the so-called death cross on the daily chart actually occurred in gold.
Oh, interesting.
Right in the middle of May.
Okay.
And so now each time that occurred, what it really sets up is a resistance line, potentially support, but a resistance line, which happens to be that 200-day exponential moving average. Every time it tries to get up there,
and look at it. It tapped it twice in the last 2 weeks and couldn't handle it.
That's right. Yesterday got very close.
Right.
So for whatever reason, I don't know how it works. I just know that it does work.
No, I understand
that it gets up there and you're like, okay, you're up there, you're not going over. Time to actually sell.
Unreal.
Kind of a simple, approach to
which is dynamite.
To using it. But sometimes simple things actually are good and work.
I remember doing a workshop, folks, with John Murphy.
Yeah.
I brought him into Boston at the World Trade Center in 2000.
Yeah.
And he did his workshop, on basically
different moving averages
on the crosses, right?
Yeah.
And bottom line is that you will not get hurt if you pay attention to them.
Yeah.
That's what it really comes down to. It takes
and trade them properly. Make sure that when you're on the right side, and when the market tells you something else, you close out the position, whether you're long or short.
That's the key.
You got to mechanically trade.
That's the key.
And you got to be willing to get jostled in and out. Because that's what's going to happen for a period of time. You're going to be in, you're going to be out.
If you get a choppy market, that's right. There's no doubt that.
And you're always going to have periods of time where there's a little chop.
Right.
You got to. I mean, that's
right.
Okay.
That's right.
But if you trade it that way and you're willing to realize that's just simply your cost of trading, you'll catch the larger moves.
You'll catch large moves. And you'll get out of the larger move down.
Exactly.
You never know when that cross comes in and you get the 2000 highs, you get the 2007 highs.
How about the 1987 crash?
Yeah, totally.
You had the same thing out there. So So
pretty cool.
So it's kind of interesting that goal, just simply using something more simple and even other patterns that we use. This is one that simply is working as a resistance area. Why? I don't know.
The GLD. Okay, so if we look at the Street Tracks Trust, that was was screaming. Period. Because what you had when we even accelerated up, we got up with 15 million shares. Well, guess what? you know, this little baby was slamming into 28 million. It's like, what, 50% of the volume? Not even close, man. You know.
Yeah.
What is going to be cool here is that it's going to be like, okay, how do you attack the lows again? And we'll see that. You know, today, right now, you're backing down. Right now, if it keeps this volume, we're attacking with some volume, because the spike low on this from June 7th is 18 million, and we've done 2 right now. So
yeah,
we'll see where this shakes out.
Yeah.
Gonna be pretty wild though. If we go over to Europe, we take a look at Europe for a second. What you have? We have the FTSE right now, basically up. Well, it's up 0.3. The DAX is up 0.1. Spain is up 1.57%.
So what's really interesting about the DAX chart, if you take a look at this on my screen here, folks, is what you see out here in the DAX. You see this longer term. This is the daily chart now. Right. But you're seeing the uptrend channel, which it broke through with conviction.
Right.
And now all that it's doing after it made an A to B equals CD down, and now what it's doing is it's really getting right up to test the lower portion of that.
Isn't that pretty?
Which it's supposed to do.
What happens, folks, if you're driving in your car to work this morning, we want you to be safe and hope you're having a great day out there. So we're gonna explain, have you visualize what you're looking at, and it's really cool, man, because what Steve has here, he has 2 large channels with 1 split in it.
That's right.
And then he has an A to B equals C to D. And so picture something that you've broken that channel with conviction. So just picture you got a 3-family house, all right? And, you know, you got 3 floors. You come down to the bottom floor, bang, you broke into the basement. And you got all the rats in the basement, folks. They're all running around in the basement. So you're trying to run back up to the first floor, man, because those rats are after you.
That's what a visual. That's great.
Yeah, totally. And you don't have you're almost in the front door and in the first floor, man, and then you're getting tired. Oh, rats are coming after you.
Get rid of the cheese, folks.
Totally. So the bottom line, folks, in order to break through the first floor, what you need is a huge acceleration of volume, and it doesn't have it right now.
No, it doesn't have wide price spread. Doesn't have doesn't have it, and so it's going to come and test it. You want to wait. And it's actually kind of cool that it's actually working out this way right now.
Well, it is, because particularly, I mean, that's how you show the gold contract on a much longer basis.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly. You know? Yep, absolutely.
We got to get Bud Rolfs, channel master, folks. We do.
And that's, you know, I mean, and all these things. That's where I learned from.
Yeah,
it's truly from Bud.
Right.
You know,
it's a beautiful thing. Isn't
it? It is. Yeah. No, and you know, and that's a tribute to both you and Bud for putting all this stuff together and bringing all the education in here, like you have done, and you're continuing on with it.
Yeah.
You know, quite frankly, you know, with the Tiger Dollar promotion that we have out there, you know, I've gotten some emails from clients that said, you know, it's the biggest no-brainer. In the world. You know, why wouldn't I do this? And looking so forward to the education. You know, and just simply the ability to be able to, you know, save on services that they know they need.
Exactly.
You know, that they want. Okay, because they consume so much of what it is that we put out there.
You know what's really cool, folks, okay? Well, I'll explain what the Tiger Dollar deal is, but what is cool is that I like the idea that this is the first time that we've put so many courses together that it's 7 weeks in a row, folks, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So what happens there is this, okay, is that we're doing them live, and then they are archived. But what you'll get to understand is this. In order to really wrap your head around anything, you have to get some focus going.
Oh, absolutely.
So what's really cool about this is that it's one after the other. You get a break for a week, okay? But there'll be a lot of light bulbs that will go off, which is really cool, man. Do you know what I mean?
You get to go back and listen to it. You know, I have
as many times
I have the live workshop that I did. You know, now about just over 4 weeks ago.
Right.
And I get emails from folks all the time. You know, I've listened to it. I've listened to it again. I've listened to it again.
Right.
And each time they listen to it, it's just like reading the book. And I can't tell you how many times I read Tom's book, how many times I've read Larry's, how many times I read all kinds of books.
Right.
And each time I'm rereading the book, there's always a little pearl of information. You know, that somehow your mind didn't catch, or because maybe of distraction.
Yeah, you're looking
outside. Whatever it might have been, you know, and so it's always great to, when I hear those things, it's so great.
Yeah, no,
you know?
there's no doubt.
And that's what folks are going to get with all of this.
And the way the Tiger Dollar works, and this is the last week, folks, so if you want it, get over to the website now, because it's over Sunday night. The way it works is this. Well, first off, Tiger Dollars are good for all subscriptions at TFNN. If you get a subscription now, it makes sense to get it. Why? Because if you buy $500 in Tiger dollars, you get $600 to spend. If you buy $800, you get $1,000 to spend. If you buy $1,150, you get $1,500 to spend. There's no expiration date, and they're totally transferable. So you can give them as gifts at, Christmas time.
For sure.
And, what ends up happening is that inside that context, okay, what you also get is these 7 courses. And the 7 courses, that's the only way to get them. So you can check it out on the front page of TFNN. Yeah, and one of the Tigers is saying, is this a commercial? Yeah, it's a commercial. And you know what? For you guys in the Tiger Den, that's the only way it can afford it, to be in the Tiger Den at $1 a day. So, you know what? Get out there and knock it off.
You can call it commercial now. It's just a reality of being able to share with people ways to be able to take their trading or take their life to another level.
I agree.
Each of us, you do it, I do it on a continuous basis.
Yeah.
Whether it's, I think one of the greatest gifts that you ever gave me was allowing me to do a show here and just continue to keep expanding it. To me, it's the greatest gift ever, because actually doing this or being able to put on webinars or workshops for people just creates such a learning, educational based thing for me to go back and it is really so cool, so great.
What does happen here, folks, is this. Let me tell you, I am so lucky because Steve is such a worker. It is beyond belief, and he is a sponge.
Haven't worked a day in my life.
No, seriously. But you know what's so cool, folks? Check something out, okay? And this is the markets, but this isn't life in general, right? Absolutely. I think one of the best things that keep people alive and keep people kicking, okay, is that life is a mystery to be lived, no doubt, right?
Yes.
But the expansion of knowledge is so cool.
Yeah.
Because, listen, folks, you can be broke, okay, and if your mind expands, you're feeling dynamite. Oh. You are just feeling dynamite, right? I mean,
and if you're not, you're going to end up, dying off quickly.
Well, it's a bummer. You know what I mean? It's like even, the whole thing about, I know I'm going to just keep going until I'm not going anymore.
Well, take a look at some of the people.
And having a good time, too, though. Not, making sure you take time for yourself, time for your family and everything else. But you want your mind going, man.
Well, take a look at just a couple of examples out there. Take a look at, you got Betty White. Okay, so whether you like her or don't like her, but how she's in her 90s, I think.
Yeah,
right. But she's out there doing Gatorade commercial, whatever kind of commercial she is, and working.
Totally.
Okay, and that's then how about like a guy and recreated herself.
Right.
Right, always continuing to recreate themselves. How about George Burns?
Right. Absolutely.
Here's
he was dynamite.
Because he starts off on vaudeville. Yep. And him and Gracie hook up. She passes away. That was his love. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And yet he went out and recrafted himself. Played God.
Right.
How much better can it get?
That was a good movie.
How much better can it get?
That was a good movie,
it's you can just kind of learn from those folks out there. Just the importance of being able to.
Oh, there's no doubt, man.
Yeah.
No doubt.
I love it.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you Tigers and Tigresses, we appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us. Right now, you get the Dow up 2, Nasdaq's up 2, S&P's are down 1, gold's down 23, bonds are down 1.7 ticks. King Dollar, they're trying to croak it. It's down 61 ticks at 81.52. Not enough juice to croak it. We're going to be right back.
Kate Stalter's exciting newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, has just launched, and now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial. Every Wednesday afternoon, Kate sends out her weekly newsletter to her subscribers where she focuses on small cap stocks with market caps under $2 billion, as well as low-priced equities with share prices ranging from $5 to $12. Kate tracks a variety of stocks with a combination of strong technical support and solid fundamentals. Many of the stocks featured will be recent IPOs. These newer issues are often some of the biggest price gainers in the market and provide an excellent opportunity for substantial gains if timed correctly. You can catch Kate Stalter live on Tiger TV with her small cap roundup every Tuesday and Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and visit TFNN.com right now to get your 2-week free trial to her brand new newsletter, Low Priced Leaders, while locking in the low introductory monthly rate of only $37.50 per month, almost a 50% discount. Act now. With the launch of Tiger TV, TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With Tiger TV, you gain access to each host charts and computer screen as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Ken Shreve, Kate Stalter, Dave White, Larry Pezzavento, or Victor Jones, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on Tiger TV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out Tiger TV yet, then visit TFNN.com today to see what you're missing. You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on Chinese stocks, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you magnify your perspective. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC. It's that time of year again, and the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway is back. Every day in June, Monday through Friday, we'll be giving away a Great Panther Silver 1-ounce silver bar, and all you have to do to enter is visit the front page of TFNN.com and fill out your entry. Great Panther Silver and TFNN wishing you a great start to the summer. Sign up today to have a chance to win a 1-ounce silver bar during the Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway the whole month of June at TFNN.com.
Stock market corrections are the #1 reason that a buy and hold investment strategy produces the poorest results, and I have 73 years of data that proves it. Now, the good thing about economic difficult times is that the worst economy can produce the best rewards in the shortest period of time. In fact, during the last 130 years, 61% of that time period has been spent in recession. And if you're one of the 70% of American households relying on their 401ks and IRAs for retirement, you need the single strategy that is bulletproof against the turmoil of our stock markets. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com. Under Breaking News, click on Success is a Numbers Game to receive this must-have free report. This bulletproof strategy may be days away from giving the next signal. Don't neglect your retirement, and don't neglect this signal. If you're even a little bit interested in accumulating wealth, providing a better life for you and your family, then go to TFNN.com to order your free copy of Success is a Numbers Game today. Implement the disciplines contained in this report, and success will be yours for the taking.
This segment is brought to you by Goldfields. For more information, just click the Goldfields banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Let me pull this back up.
Yeah.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate all you Tigers and Tigresses growling and prowling with us out here. We get Fed Day, folks, at 12:15. They'll have 12:30. They have their announcement. 2:15. We have the 2:30 rather. You have the press conference. That symbol, it was
LQDT, which is the #1 stock inside the IBD, and absolutely getting crushed this morning. We took a look at it during the first 10 minutes of trading on the opening show, but now you can really see volume coming into this thing.
So watch this, folks. Okay, so let's see what this company does first. So market and sell surplus assets and wholesale goods. Oh, interesting. So so they're an auctioneer basically. They take goods and sell them. Now watch what you have here. Okay, first off, you have the last time with monster volume is down to $36, so that's where it's going. The stock still looked nice, though. It broke out.
Breakout again, yeah.
Breakout, no doubt. On May 3rd, the stock goes to $66. And watch this. This is the key, folks. It comes off the high with volume. It comes off the high from $66, trashes down to $52 with 1.7 million.
Yeah.
Right? And then what does it do?
And what was so nice was actually in this case here, it actually gave for such a long period of time. I mean, we're talking a couple weeks.
Yes.
At least, maybe 3 weeks.
That's right.
Right? Gave people the opportunity to
get out.
Get out of it.
Get out. Remember I said that it seems the market gives you 3 times to get out.
Yeah.
Whether you're long or short.
Well, this one gave you 3 weeks.
It did. So what does it do, folks? It goes from $52 and goes all the way back up to $63, and it does it with 430,000. So the correlation is 430 down for the test. You came down with 1.7 million, and the 430 was testing 1.75. Now what does it do? it blows apart. Down $6 at 51, and the volume is already 1.1 million.
Yep.
Okay, so this baby is just going to get taken apart. Now, if we put this on,
I don't think they've been out that long.
A weekly, when you put it on a weekly, you can see what's screaming out at you, which is the $40. And now what you're going to have, now this is a big difference also. So now what you're going to have, and this is one you want to really take a look at, because, see, when you benchmark in volume, it is subjective, and there is subtleties inside it. There's no doubt about it. And in fact, if you want to understand, I'm doing the workshop on benchmarking volume in the print and tick.
Yes.
What I've found is this. Okay, so see how it hit the high with 4.1 million on a weekly? Yes. Then it goes 2.5. Well, at some point, all equities have to do that, folks, okay? The clue in this one is right what you picked up on the daily, is that then you come down with 3.6. When you see that, forget it, and then, of course, you go back up, and when we went back up, we only went back up with the 2.2. Yeah. So, 60% lighter volume on the deal.
Yeah, and if you're in this trade, which I'm sure a lot of people were. I mean, it was number one.
Right.
It didn't automatically get to the number one spot in the IBD.
No.
Okay.
No.
It moved its way up, and so you had a lot of people that were inside, this equity.
Right.
But when it gave you that first signal, you could say some of it is subjective.
Right.
But what's not subjective is volume off the top. What's not subjective is as you take a look at this entire ride up, this was the first sign of institutional selling on the way down.
That's right.
So that's all you needed was that first sign to say, okay,
no, totally,
time to take my profit.
Now, if you want to see the inside game, folks, watch this. When Steve and I were looking at this at the break, well, guess what? Oh, geez, the insiders were selling out at the highs. Okay, so we have, let's see, it's the 20th of June right now?
Yeah. It's the first day of summer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah. Cool. Okay. But guess what, folks? Right up until, this is pretty amazing, too. We'll see what ends up happening. The 15th, they were selling. The 19th, yesterday, they were selling. Let me see how many others. Oh, look at them all. Oh, my God. These guys have been selling left and right. They took everyone to the cleaners. Look at them all. What happens, folks, I'm looking at the filings right here. And every single day, I'm going back, and insiders were selling.
Yeah, well,
every day. Look at this. Let me pull this one up. Who is this guy? 87,000, 37,000. Okay, let's see who he is.
Oh, he's one of these senior guys. He's got 6 million shares.
Yeah. Oh, geez, he's a chairman.
Okay, he's good.
Okay, this is pretty sick. Okay, let's we get a bicycle. I got to see what kind of crooks these guys are. Really. Enough's enough, right? So, okay, so today's the 20th. He sold 70,000. It's probably more than that. 70,000 shares on the 12th. And so let's bring that back, and we take a look at that again.
Hey, he saw the institutions were selling.
Okay, so he got at least $59 to 63.
Yeah.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you Tigers and Tigresses, you stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Don't forget about Tiger Dollars. It ends this week.
From Tom O'Brien as to what equities he's trading and what his daily trading plan is before the market opens each morning. Every market day, Tom O'Brien sends out his daily newsletter, Market Insights, to hundreds of subscribers that rely on his daily recommendations when it comes to navigating these highly volatile markets we're dealing with. As recently as May 21st, Market Insights subscribers closed out all 5 open positions for a combined profit of over 68% in one day. Profits ranged from 6.5% to over 24%, and all of these trades had been initiated within the previous 30 days. Now is the perfect time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's explosive trading newsletter, Market Insights, at $85 value. Tom breaks down the market each morning with his market take and provides trade recommendations, including precise stops and target profit zones, leaving nothing left to guessing. Log on to TFNN.com today and sign up for your 2-week free trial. Make sure you're a subscriber the next time Market Insights subscribers close out multiple winning trades. Take action and sign up for your free trial today. If you're an investor looking for a great weekly investment newsletter, then now is the perfect time to try out Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Every Tuesday, Ken breaks down multiple sectors in his weekly newsletter, Ultimate Growth Stocks, with a full in-depth report including specific trading recommendations within his model portfolio, charts, sector analysis, upcoming economic data, along with intra-week trading updates on newsletter positions whenever the market dictates. Right now, you can receive a full month, that's 30 days, to evaluate Ken's newsletter free of charge to see if it fits your trading plan. At less than $75 per month, Ken provides you with his expert trading advice that can pay for itself in no time. Take advantage of this great offer by signing up for a 30-day free trial to Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks today. Don't let this offer pass you by. Visit the front page of TFNN.com and sign up now. TFNN has just launched our most exciting sale ever. If you purchase any amount of Tiger Dollars before Sunday, June 24th, you'll receive access to 7 live 90-minute webinars hosted by each of our technicians here at TFNN. Not only do you get a 20 to 30% bonus on your purchase as you normally do with Tiger Dollars, but with this one-of-a-kind offer, you get over $1,000 in added value completely free. Each 90-minute live webinar usually sells for $149, and you get all 7 of them absolutely free. Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, Larry Pesavento, Ken Shreve, Dave White, and Kate Stalter. You get all 7 classes completely free. Whether you're an experienced trader or you're completely new to the markets, this sale is perfect for all levels of investors. Don't miss out on our best Tiger Dollar sale ever. Visit the front page of TFNN.com today and purchase your Tiger Dollars before June 24th. Don't wait and risk missing out on this one-of-a-kind offer. Act now. Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when temporary market spikes move against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped, and you have the advantage of keeping your trades open even when the market temporarily spikes against you. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique short-term binary options that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. We appreciate all you Tigers and Tigresses growling and prowling with us out here. And don't forget, folks, Steve kicks off TFNN each and every trading day, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. You can get all of that live, archived, on every device, too, folks. Always remember that. So whatever type of device you have, meaning any phone, the easiest way to start out, if you're just new, just go to tfnn.mobi. Okay? What ends up happening there, it goes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Then
you can pick up all the audio.
That's right.
Picking up all the audio.
That's right. If you want to pick up the video, too, just go to TFNN. You're going to see right on the right-hand side all those devices. You just hit that device. Bang. You save that into your browser. You're off to the races with the TV also. So.
Yeah. So J.P. Morgan, I saw something come across the wire that said that they were out of 60-70% of the position. So just kind of curious what the Bloomberg actually picked up.
Well, let's see. Depends. Well, let's see. Let's see.
It's not showing anything up there.
First of all, continue.
Maybe it was earlier because you're already 10 o'clock.
We'll check it out. What has done.
There we go. So sold 65 to 70% of the losing.
Okay, so
see what it says up there.
Where J.P. Morgan is at 36.30 right now, and J.P. Morgan has sold off as much as 70% from the London whale, according to CNBC's Kate Kelly. Yeah.
So their stock now, coming into that big downdraft.
Yes.
You know, not up there just yet, but coming into it.
That's right. The sell's 36.62. You know, we'll see what can creep up there. But
now with the reshuffling inside the XLF, you've got the current weighting structure of the XLF.
Right?
I
do, but let's look at watch this because there's one other thing here that you want to wrap your head around it for a second. So check this out, folks. And this is where these inside deals are always done. So you got to remember something. What had happened, folks, is that J.P. Morgan Chase was one of the clearers for MF Global.
Okay.
J.P. Morgan Chase, bottom line, had accepted over $200 million that they never should have accepted in the first place. Okay.
Yes.
Well, bottom line is that they pushed most of that back. They thought they were going to be able to keep it, but they pushed it back.
Did. Okay.
They pushed it back.
Okay.
But let me show you something else I just came across. In all of that,
that's pretty wild.
What they also end up doing, though, was that they bought, off MF Global Holdings.
Yes.
Okay, so they had the inside route on this. They turned around and bought shares of the London Metal Exchange that they had.
Okay.
Well, bottom line is that they just made 157% return in all of 9 months. Yeah, totally.
That's good.
Now, was that prop trading or not? Yeah, I mean, it gets interesting, you know. Whitney, she was out yesterday, and what Whitney was talking about yesterday, folks, she's a bank analyst, what she was talking about, and she made it very clean, okay, that, the bottom line is that unless you have a trade on the other side, and, which totally makes sense, okay,
yeah.
That it's absolutely a prop trade, and it is,
right,
folks.
no,
of
course.
They make things, like they want to make things so confusing. And you know what it's like? What it's actually like is that everyone's claiming that they don't know what's the Dodd-Frank law.
Yeah, right.
It's real simple. Use your own money to trade. But they don't want to say that. I heard Jack Welch saying, do you know what it is? Because they're claiming that Jamie Dimon's claiming he didn't know what it was. He had to know what it was because if he's the chief executive.
You would hope so.
I know what it is.
That's right.
Okay, it's right on paper.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, if you want to trade with your own money.
Yeah,
You're not. And this is what the difference is, folks. All they're saying is that you can't take depositors' money. You can't take your clients' money to trade with.
Yeah.
If you've already made money, so picture this. You've made money, you're J.P. Morgan Chase. You've made money, it's profits. Good. Take that profit, open a subsidiary, and that's all you have in it. You don't have this...
Yeah, they're commingled assets.
Yeah.
That aren't yours. That you're supposed to be, of course, that you're supposed to be using to leverage up to loan out.
Well, the key that is absolutely wild is that what you have is that... So picture, you get the bank structure.
Yeah.
You put 1,000 in, and they can leverage that to 10,000.
Yeah.
But that's, folks, what they can do internally. You take the 10,000 and you buy bonds with 10,000. Well, 10,000 gets you 100,000. So now you just took 1,000 to 100,000. That's what they do. Yeah. I mean, that's the sick part. Okay, so let's take a look at the weighting structure for...
so another in the top 10, top 5.
And you're going to see the differences here. So this is a new weighting structure. So J.P. Morgan Chase right now is 7.7% of the XLF.
Okay.
Now, it's really wild, man. They just changed this again. Look at this. Man, folks, if you're trading the XLF, you have to stay all over this. This is what just happened. Remember, we brought this up 3 days ago.
Absolutely.
4 days ago, Berkshire Hathaway was the top weighting. Well, you know what? They decided to juggle this around again, and they just put Wells Fargo up to 9.8%. So here, and this is amazing, actually, and they brought Bank of America. These guys are messing with this thing.
The top three represent 27% of the entire ETF index.
Right. So watch what they did, folks. This is amazing, actually. This I can tell you, folks, the weighting structure inside the XLF, it would change every couple of months, not every couple of weeks, this is happening right now. So we really got to wrap our head around this. I got to figure this thing out because this is crazy. Wells Fargo's 9.8, Berkshire Hathaway B shares are 8.3. J.P. Morgan, 7.7. Bank of America is 4.8. Citigroup is 3.4. American Express, look at that. That got up there. Yeah. 3.2. U.S. Bancroft, Goldman Sachs, Simon Property. So the REIT is still in there. That's 2.6. MetLife, 1.8. And then after that, you get mostly REITs and insurance companies.
Yeah.
They're messing with this thing, though.
Just the top 10, though. I mean, you're well over 50%.
Yeah. No.
Or you're over, I believe
that's
you're over
right.
50%.
No,
so that's
big time.
It's easy enough to take a look at each one and see, and see
what they're doing.
That's right.
Yeah, what they're doing.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
That's right. Thumbs up,
Equal.
thumbs down. It was Steve saying. That's right. You take the weighting structure, you go through each one of them and say, okay, yes, no, up, down, or you don't know.
Yeah, just flat. Yeah,
and then you set up the trade.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, so first day of summer.
Yeah.
So what else do we have astrologically happening here? Is this a big day? No.
No, yesterday was the new moon. So new moon came in yesterday morning.
Okay.
And typically, during these lunar phases, you expect to see some type of market turn.
Okay.
So with price moving up into yesterday, it'll be interesting to see how the market actually reacts to whatever the Fed decides to publish.
Yeah. Cool, man.
Yeah. So so you had what was interesting is you had 61% retracements also taking place yesterday on moves down. So the move up is, So NASDAQ futures, 61% retracement from the May 1st high down to the lows put in on the 4th of June, the last full moon. So we'll see.
Let's go to Ken in Madison, Louisiana. Hey, Ken, what's going on?
Yeah, it's Fort Madison, Iowa. Tom.
Fort Madison, Iowa. I better get my states right. What's happening, man? How you been?
We're usually misinformed. Everybody thinks it's Ohio instead of Iowa, so that's nothing unusual.
Were you born and raised, Ken, in Iowa?
No, I was born in Colorado.
Oh, okay.
That's a beautiful state. Like have you take a look at Westport Innovations. It's WPRT.
Okay, well, we're going to do that, but first, one of our tigers, our big future traders that love grains, he wants to know, what are the crops looking like right now in Fort Madison?
Right now, they look very good. We had a little rain a couple days ago. It is still dry.
Okay.
But right now, the crops look very good.
Cool, man. There you go. Look at that.
We get on the scene.
We get boots on the ground.
I like
right
that.
from the horse's mouth.
Hey, man, that's important, folks. And let me tell you something. You wouldn't believe how important that really is. We're not kidding either. Because in the futures market, folks, okay, there's a huge service and amount of money made on exactly what I just said, boots on the ground and weather. Okay, because it's so crucial understanding how that farming community works, number one, and what is really there. So, Ken, we really appreciate it, man.
Yeah, right now it looks very good.
Cool, man.
But we still need some more rain.
Yeah, okay. Well, you got to keep us updated, all right?
Will do.
We appreciate it, man, really. Okay, so let's take a look at WPRT. It's Westport Innovations, a high-pressure direct injection combustion technology. The low is $19. The high is $50. They're losing money. Yeah, they're losing money. They're losing money. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I see what he's looking at. He's looking at huge expansions off the bottom after the stock got croaked. Okay. Oh, man, this would be...
They've made contracts with several big companies, Caterpillar among them.
Yeah, no, I like what's happening here. Let me pull this back a little and see what it looks like. Okay, so we get a weekly. Okay, so now I get this on a weekly, and what you have is this. Look at this, man. It comes all the way back to the original breakout. Unreal. Okay, so what we have here is this. We're looking at a weekly, folks. April of 2011, trading at $18. The high was 24. Your breakout characteristic was 9 million to 12 million. Well, you came back with 12 million. You rejected the price at 22.33. Unbelievable. I love it when they do these. Okay, so watch what this did. Isn't it crazy how this works? So what equities love to do and futures love to do, folks, commodities, they all love to. What they did, if they're going to reject the price, they go into the bar of the original breakout and then say, I don't want to be here, man. Mm-hmm. I'm out of here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's what it did. And then it had a huge sign of strength. So, yeah, we're elated you called here because this could get really interesting. So, do you own this right now, Ken?
No, I don't. I've been watching it for a while, but I don't.
So you want to buy this on a retracement. I mean, the buy is 27.33. We're at 31.97, but this is a nice setup, man. It's particularly a nice setup because at 45 to 50, you have volume.
Yeah.
Look at that thing, man.
Yeah. Now, on this thing here, yesterday what it was doing was it was testing that most recent swing point from June 11th.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the volume. We traded up above it.
Right.
So what it should do, it should trade into the bar from April 16th. The low there is 33.01. It's at 31.93. So chances are it gets to 33.01, rejects that area, and then pulls back into that breakout bar that Tom's looking at from June 5th, which is at the 27.33 area.
Okay.
And, you do that in low volume, be all over.
And when that sets up, it sets up a nice A to B equals CD up. So, by traveling up into that $33 area and then pulling back, what it would actually do is probably set up an A to B equals CD into the $42 range.
Okay.
For you. So that'd be a nice trade, 25 to 42.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, you gave us a double banger out here today. We like that.
Yeah. Got time to look at Silver Wheaton?
Silver Wheaton, yeah.
SLW?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at it. We got Silver Wheaton. What Silver Wheaton is, folks, is one of the largest, basically, brokers of silver. That's how they make money. The low is 22, the high is 42. It's trading at 28.18 right now. So, this is kind of it's funny. Look at how that's set up. So, what you have here, the first one, folks, that was Ken was looking at the WPRT. Their business is basically changing out large engines to make them gas, right?
Right.
So we get the commodity deal happening. This one here, of course, in the silver business, it's slamming right into this 29.12, and it's going to need a lot more volume to get up and over that. I wouldn't be biting on this yet.
Okay. I talked to you probably 3 weeks ago, and you thought it would go down to around 20. You don't think that anymore, huh?
Oh no, it can go a lot lower than 20, man. Yeah, no, I'm still thinking that.
But I mean short term.
Well, what it wants to do is this. You have $23 it wants to test. Let me pull this back. I just put this on a 6-month. Now I'll put this on a monthly. And on a monthly, what's happening, folks, in the metals market in particular, the monthlies of May basically have big problems. They get large, high volume lows. This is going to go back to 22.95. The real question is it going to break that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See that sticking out right there, Ken? Are you watching Tiger TV?
Okay.
It's sticking out like a sore thumb, man. And it's a far away from the emergency room.
Okay, you guys have a good week.
Right,
have a great one, man. Have a safe one.
Bye-bye.
Nothing like having boots on the ground. Nothing like getting information from folks.
Seriously, man.
And that's what's always great about the callers that call in and have got some information to be able to pass on.
It's a big difference, and it's a huge difference, because what happens, folks, is that, we're all speculating all the time, but what does happen is that type of information is valuable on a day-to-day basis, no doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, we appreciate you growling and prowling out here with us, folks. We have the Dow right now down 11, NASDAQ off 2, S&Ps are off $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try patterns, profits, and peace of mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to tfnn.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's patterns, profits, and peace of mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
In just December of last year, the price of gold was down over 10%. In today's highly volatile gold market, you need someone in your corner that understands the complex relationships that exist within the price of gold, as well as within a variety of gold equities. Whether it's the South African gold miners and knowing how the Rand-dollar relationship will affect their bottom line, or understanding how John Paulson's $5 billion trade in the GLD can move the market, Tom O'Brien gives you the direction you need to become a better trader each week in his newsletter, The Gold Report. With over 20 individual equities covered and almost another 20 on the potential watch list each week, in addition to covering the XAU, HUI, GLD, and dollar, The Gold Report is a great source for any trader that is looking to be diversified in today's volatile gold market. For your 30-day free trial to Tom O'Brien's Gold Report, log on to tfnn.com today. Don't miss out on this great offer. Act now. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to tfnn.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Don't forget, folks, if you do get subscriptions at TFNN right now, in the future you plan on getting any, well, now's the time to get your Tiger dollars. Why? Because we do a 20, 25, or 30% match of what you get. No expiration date, totally transferable, and you get 7 weeks of education absolutely free, which is worth over $1,000. And, of course, you just heard it. We're going to be going from beautiful Florida up to Newton, Massachusetts with Basil, 11 to 12, then out to Tucson, Arizona with Larry, 12 to 1, then back here with David and myself. Right now, we're going to go to Colorado Springs with Bill. Hey, Bill, what's going on?
Hey, good morning. How are you guys?
We're doing great, man. You having a good day out there?
Oh, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
Cool.
What's going on with those fires out there?
Oh, they're getting bad.
Really, still?
Yeah. A lot of wind today, too.
Oh, man.
That's heavy, man. That is a heavy scene.
Not good. They keep evacuating all kinds of areas.
No, it's not good. It's and you know, folks, when it gets dry out there, man, you get so many trees, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, I wish them the best. I hope they can get that thing out, you know?
Yeah, they'll get it out. They have to get it out.
Need some help from Mother Nature.
Yes, they need that rain, right? There's nothing like a good rainstorm.
Yeah.
What are we going to look at today?
Well, I was checking out that Adobe. They smacked it down there today, you know?
Okay. What are you thinking of doing?
I was thinking maybe to see if it'll fill that gap, maybe jump in there, but I don't know.
Jump in there, huh? You want to jump in that forest fire, man?
I like that.
You do not want to be jumping in that forest fire. This is what you have, folks. Adobe missed their numbers, and I can see what he's saying, okay, because what has happened here is that it opened at $30.67 and rejected that low. But what you have,
volume.
Boom, you get volume expanding dramatically. So what happens, Bill, is this. You see this happen a lot. It comes down, you know, people think, okay, we can get in it, you know, it's going to cover the gap. Gaps higher don't ever have to get filled, you know, ever. And there's hundreds of stocks in the marketplace that they've never got filled. When you see the expansion of volume, like you see, we get 8.3 million now versus a swing point of 4.3. Don't ever touch it. Because see, what's going to happen here is this. That's on the daily, but watch what's going to happen. I'll always be cognizant of this too, folks, is that what you're going to have is that you're going to have a push down into the swing point on a weekly with what?
Yeah, with volume.
With what?
Volume.
With volume.
Higher volume. Right.
You got it. You got it. You know, so.
Your potential buy on this is at about $27.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then
I like that company. It seems like a good company, though, huh?
Yeah, I love their products, you know, but that doesn't matter.
Right. Now okay, so check this out. And that's realistic, what you're saying. You know, great products, good company, but you're still paying, okay, 12 times, 12.87 to be exact. No, you're paying 18 times. So picture this. Picture you have your company, right? Picture this. You just made $1 million, right? Someone is paying you $18 million for that $1 million. You think that's good?
No,
it's great for you.
Company,
it's your company. It'd be great for you.
Exactly.
Absolutely, man.
Right.
If you're going to get into fundamentals, folks, what you absolutely have to wrap your head around, understand what. There's only a few things you really have to understand really well. But what I've found is that if you always put yourself in the position saying, if I had my company and what I pay, you know, 18, 20, 30 times, I'd love someone to pay me that all day long. I'll start another one next week.
Right.
Okay, brother.
Okay, well, thanks a lot.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Don't forget, folks, if you haven't signed up for the Great Panther Silver giveaway, 1 ounce of silver every day, every trading day. Go sign up. Colorado and Massachusetts have had a field day out here. Some of you on the states, you're going to start winning some.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
They absolutely have. Microsoft must like both states or something.
I love it.
Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien, all you Tigers and Tigresses, we do appreciate you being out here, growling and prowling with us. Folks, if you like the program, please tell 3 people about it. Stay tuned for Basil coming up right next.
Take care, folks.